All right, 4.1, writing equations in slope-intercept form. This one is going to be building off of what we did in chapter 3. A lot of this should be relatively easy. We're not really learning anything new in section 1 here. Example 1, write the equation for the line with a slope of 3, so m equals 3, and a y-intercept, b equals 5. Using slope-intercept form, remember that that is y equals mx plus b. We just plug in. This is y equals 3x plus 5. And that's all for example 1. Example 2. We were given a picture here. Here's our y-intercept. So I can say, well, right away, b equals -3. And now I need to find my slope. I can use the two given points that they have, this -2, 1, and the 0, -3, or I could look, well, here's a nice point right there. A lot of the times I like to grab 2 points that are closest together that are actually on the crosshairs of the graph. So starting on the farthest left point, I go down 2, so that's a -2, and then I move over just the one spot. So my slope is a -2. Now I'm where I was at with the example 1. I have an m equals and a b equals, and I just plug in. Y equals -2x minus 3. All right, scrolling down again, example 3. Write an equation of the line that passes through these 2 points. Well, starting off, I want to find my slope. My slope, remember that it's one of our formulas is y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. So here's x, y, x, y. Those are my 2 points. Let me rewrite one of these so that I can see. This will be -3 minus -1 over 0 minus 2. So this gives me -2 over -2, which is +1. So my slope is 1. Now, there's an easy way to do this problem from now on, and there's a harder way. I'm going to walk you through the easy way, and then I'm actually going to do it the harder way, because some of the homework problems will require you to do it the harder way. Whenever you look at these 2 points, this second point has an x value of 0 and then a y value of -3. So that means on the graph, if you think about where that is, that would be right down there. That's your y-intercept. So you could look at that point and you could say, well, b equals -3, right? And then you can plug in and you can say, well, y equals, what is this going to be? 1x minus 3, and that's your answer. So on the homework, whenever one of the points has a 0 for the x value, just look at that point and pull the y-intercept out of it, okay? Right? That should be very easy. Now, sometimes the points will not give you the y-intercept right away, right? Sometimes the points will not have a 0 for the x value. And whenever that happens, you're going to have to plug in to find the b. So I'm going to pretend like this problem did not give me this nice point, this nice yellow point, and I'm going to use the green point to plug back in. So say that we've worked this problem. I've gotten that my slope is 1. So I know my equation is going to look something like y equals 1x plus b. But I still have to find b. I'm going to use the point 2, -1. That's the green point up there. And I'm going to plug it in. Here's my x, here's my y. I can plug this in and I can say, well, -1 equals 1 times 2 plus b. Now I just solve for b. And so this is going to be -1 equals 2 plus b. So -3 equals b. Notice that that is the same thing that we got from that point up there, right? And it should be, right? We're just doing the problem in a different way. Now that we have b equals -3, we could plug back in to our slope-intercept form to get y equals 1x minus 3. And you could write this as just y equals, as y equals x minus 3. You don't actually need that 1. So again, this is our last problem, but again, The yellow point there, the point that has a 0 for the x-intercept, or for the x value, if you have a problem like that, where it's 0 for the x, then just grab the y-intercept from the other value. If you don't have a nice problem like that, then you're going to need to plug in like what I did at the bottom. All right, those are our 3 examples. Make sure that you have y equals mx plus b somewhere written on your paper. Make sure you know that slope-intercept form. All right.